What's up, protesters? It's your boy, It's a Small Penis, here with ItsaRiot.
It's the cringiest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Kill yourself.
Say hello.
Hello.
So this new video is going to be part of the Deep Talks segment. Basically, sometimes when we're recording, trying to get the funny content, we actually get into like more of conversation based, kind of like a podcast. So until we do start up an official podcast, which is on the dossier down the line, when we have more time and potentially more money to do so. So for now, it's going to kind of take the place of that. It's going to be more conversation based with, you know, the typical humor. Maybe it won't have humor and it'll be serious, but it'll just be a way to better get to know us and be more of a conversation than our regular clips.
It's the video podcast for heterosexuals.
And homosexuals we don't exclude here. We just make fun of.
Gotcha.
No, we do exclude. No gays allowed.
That was a joke. That was a joke, gays.
I love the gays. The gays are the best people. So the deep talks are going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm not going to subtitle them because, again, it is going to be more of just like a podcast feel where it's just conversation. They're not going to be consistent in any way. It's just going to kind of, for now, happen when that happens, when we do end up catching the conversation on recording. And I don't plan on having them replace my normal videos on my weekly upload schedule. So it'll be kind of more of a bonus video of the weeks that it does come out.
This fake ass Instagram news. There's no way.
Yeah, I know. Kobe Bryant's death was a hoax. He's still alive.
Jesus Christ, too soon.
It's never too soon.
Yes, it is. Bruh, I was gonna say something. I have some topics that I was wanting to discuss. So,
okay.
I was in math class the other day, right?
Okay.
Like, it was just a normal day, you know, everything was going fine, and just a side note, don't expect this to be some grand story or anything, it's really just kind of retarded like me, but...
Yeah, I never expect anything grand from you.
Thank you. Like my mom. And my dad. Anyways, so... I was sitting there doing my work, and this girl sits next to me because we had to sit in, like, table groups of two. And, you know, the coronavirus is going around, but just, everyone was basically having, like, a cold, or, you know, everyone was, like, had stuffy noses and stuff. So, this girl next to me sneezes twice, but I didn't hear it. Like, she sneezed completely silently.
Really?
It was the most magical thing I've ever seen in my entire
magical.
life. She did the full, she like cocked back, you know, like getting ready for the sneeze, and then, you know, came down full, like, momentum, like it looked like she sneezed, but no sound came out whatsoever.
So it's literally like someone put her on mute, like you could see the full range of motion.
Literally.
It just nothing, no noise, nothing.
If I tried to sneeze, being silently, like, just blood would come out of my nose. Like, I don't even know how she sneezed. I'm not even making this up, like, literally silently. I looked at her like she was crazy.
Did she see you look at her like that, or was she just oblivious?
No, she sneezed once silently, and then she did it again silently, and I just looked at her, and she just carried on with her work like nothing happened.
Did you ask her about it?
No.
Why?
I was scared.
Scared? She's not like a demon. I mean, maybe she is, but...
Anyone who sneezes completely silently is the devil's actual child. There's no way.
For some reason, I don't believe you.
Like, literally, I'm not even making this up just for a bit. Like, it literally happened.
It's not a bit. It's true.
No, listen. she did that, I immediately thought it would be funny to say, so I went into my notes and wrote down silent sneeze. Like, I will send you a screenshot. I literally wrote down silent sneeze so that I would remember to bring it up.
This isn't scripted. I don't know what you're talking about. Notes. We don't write down ideas. We come up with all of this on the spot. What are you talking about?
Dude? Yeah, no, it was insane.
Kind of like how I have in my notes, and I'm just waiting for the perfect time to use it, but it just reads, "You're a faggot."
It's like a female.
I think I just found the perfect way to use it.
Dude, the lesbians are evolving.
Okay. Why? How?
That's just it. Imagine that's just it. Like, there's no context. Like, that's what I say. No, like, they're starting to come to school with, like, the slits in the eyebrows. You know, like, the dudes used to do that in, like, 2015 and 2016. They'd come, like, the basketball players would do it.
Yeah, Sydney
Well, now
Kyle
the lesbians are doing it.
Sydney Kyle has an eyebrow piercing. Never mind. He is a lesbian, though.
Yes.
Oh. How is that evolution? I'm curious.
Well, that's a great question.
Well, class, let me tell you.
Well,
ItsaRiot seminar on lesbian, the acts of, the practice, and everything surrounding.
you know, basically to sum it up, all lesbians are sinners. and God marks them with a slit in the eyebrow so that people know that they're a sinning lesbian.
You hear that, Sydney? You're going to hell.
Yes, you sinning lesbian. When you first talked about Sydney and didn't like mention his last name or like anything about him, I thought you were talking about a female.
Yeah.
Just because I've never heard a male with Sydney, the name of Sydney, before.
I'm sure he's insecure about it. I've been playing so much CSGO, I have to remember how to play like regular Fortnite.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, how do I get out of... Oh yeah.
I was playing some Siege on my brother's Xbox because he has it.
Yeah.
And I kind of miss that game.
Yeah, that's a good game. CSGO, it's not exactly like Siege. It's not, I mean, it's hardly close to Siege. I should watch what I say before I offend people.
True gamers of the world.
I don't give a fuck about offending anybody other than gamers.
The gamers.
The gamers.
We respect gamers on this channel, alright? You hear me? We don't care about racism or
sexism
no.
or anything else, but you fuck
you
with
mess
the
with
gamers.
the gamers, though, that's where it's too much.
Gone too far. But that's because, like... Oh, that's you. Okay. Gamers will actually destroy you versus, like, everyone else is just kind of talk shit. What was I saying?
Like, just imagine the freaking KD on, like, the Columbine shooters, you know? Like, their KD must have been insane.
That's a stolen joke.
No?
Yes.
I mean, someone probably said it before, but I didn't, like,
I
steal it.
definitely heard it. You're like, no,
Oh, wow.
I'm original. All jokes.
I tried, man.
Nothing is original. Life is pointless. I'm just gonna kill myself. I was saying something about CSGO. Oh, it gives me the same feeling as Siege does. Okay, there's people west.
Man, I've been drinking too many Ronas.
What the fuck's a
The
Rona?
virus is hitting me. Corona.
Oh, Corona. I've literally never heard anybody call it a Rona.
Well, you don't watch Nelk Boys then, do you?
Who the, what?
Nelk?
Nelk?
They're like a prank YouTube channel.
Like milk, but with an N?
No. N-E-L-K. They're actually really funny. What a horrible... Oh my god, that kid does not deserve life. His mother deserves to die in the freaking... Ugh.
I'm gonna go boot you real quick. Oh, that was a mad kid right
I hope the coronavirus ends, but it only targets that person and his family. Like, no one else can get affected by it, but the whole virus
Wait.
deliberately goes after that person.
This is a real thing? It's called the
Yeah.
coronavirus? Why are they
Yes.
being so... That's racist.
How is that racist?
Did it start in Mexico?
No, it started in China.
Why is it called the coronavirus then? It should definitely have been started in Mexico.
The corona. So,
Is it like the sun?
coronaviruses technically aren't new. Like coronaviruses are a thing, but it's like this specific strand of the coronavirus that is like blowing up currently. Like this is what everyone's worried about is this specific strand of coronavirus. But like coronaviruses is like kind of like a tree, I guess, and there's like different branches to the other like things, you know.
Yeah. I'm glad we just kind of brushed over my stupidity when I realized that corona is not just a fucking beer, but it's also an element of the sun, I think. I don't know.
Corona? What?
Yeah. Isn't that true? I think so.
I have no idea.
Me neither.
And I literally
kind
have
of just
no ammo for anything.
Okay, I'll drop you some. I'm kind of just talking out my ass right now too. So.
That's literally okay. Why is that literally my generation with anything political? They're just like they talk about anything that they hear off of the internet or their stupid, uneducated parents say. You know what I mean?
Honestly, me.
God, there's this one girl in particular, and it doesn't really have to do with anything political, but she's that one person that where if you bring up like a famous person or something, they always target like the one bad thing that famous person does. They're like, oh, if you associate with this person and you like them, then you're trash, and you know they're so bad. They're such a bad person.
Oh well, you know what? Everybody has done something wrong in their life. So if you associate
Exactly.
with anybody, you should go kill yourself because you're a terrible person.
Exactly.
Humanity is
That's the whole
garbage.
logic. But then they're
Everyone
like,
should die.
they were like, you know, we were talking about like Chris Brown or something, and that person was like, Chris Brown is trash. If you like him, you're garbage. You know, he, you know, beats women. There's been several cases of it, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I beat women all the time. Like, what's the problem?
Let's say I'll beat you. I'll call Chris Brown and have him beat you. Shit.
I just realized how loud I'm saying all these like really inappropriate jokes. I'm really hoping my stepdad doesn't like this.
Okay, I gotta
real,
clarify this. You're not allowed to say the N-word because you have black parents, but other people, black parent, just like most black people, only one black parent.
Jesus Christ. I already knew that was coming.
Okay.
I knew right when you said or one parent, I knew it was coming out.
Anyway, but it's okay for other people to say it in my video, right?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna get caught saying it. It's not gonna.
I'm definitely gonna bleep it because I don't think as two white males we can really get away with that, and also I don't want to spread hate.
No, I'd be very careful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
Bad.
you should be used to. You should be used to getting it from behind.
I know. I was molested as a child. Like shit.
Apparently. We told that story, but it was on the one that I can't use.
Oh, got pegged.
Okay. This story changes every time I hear it.
No, I'm just kidding.
First, it was just getting your nipples rubbed.
Whoa, wait, hold on. That was my uncle. Different story, bro.
Different story. That's not the one that I wanted to say on here.
No. Actually, I told this group of girls today in my drawing class. Something came out. I was like, "Yeah, I was molested as a kid," and they all just went like silent and like looked at me like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I started laughing about it. I'm like, "Really? Yeah, like really, it's all good." And they're like, "Oh my god," they were like freaking out. It was actually pretty funny. Hello?
Sorry, I was having
Leave the chat.
I was having a dance battle with someone else.
Oh, you, like left the chat.
I completely got side. You're telling your whole molestation, telling women story. Honestly, I didn't hear a single fucking word of what you said. I was too busy.
Well, that makes me feel important.
I was too busy keeping it mellow with Reindeer Raider or whatever it's called.
You really were vibing though.
Sorry, you getting molested isn't important. Nobody cares about boys getting molested.
Ain't that like the most true thing I've ever heard before?
They care if
Like,
boys get molested by like men, but you got molested by a girl, so nobody really feels bad for you.
I don't even know if it counts because she was like I was like 5. She was like a teenager, so I don't know if you have to be like an actual like adult for it to count.
You're that kid's molestation only counts if you're an adult. So if you're
I don't know.
If you're under 18, fuck whoever you want. Doesn't matter if they're 2
hey,
or,
man,
or 10.
Technically, it's legal. So
Technically, it's not. The age of consent in most states is 16. So it's a fine line. What do you know? Tell me.
I don't know. That's
so. Why are you good?
Because I'm thinking, I'm like, yes, that is true. So I'm thinking back on my situation. I'm like, well, let me think here.
You weren't 16. Both parties have to be 16. It's not.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like that. So this is solidifying the fact that, yeah. Dude, I was like a solid 5. Like I was like barely even able to like talk correctly. I think it was real, because I'm at this thing where it's like I can't remember if it was just a dream or not, but I'm pretty sure that it was real, because it would have been a very realistic and reoccurring dream. But it was so long ago, you know. Like most memories like that. When I was 5, like most of those memories faded anyway, so it all seemed like a dream. Kind of like my life the past 2 years because I have depression, but.
Huh? I was focusing on my editing. What were you saying?
Jesus Christ! I'm like spilling my heart out. You're just like, what?
I hit 110.
These
shield.
rockets remind me of like me at 3 a.m. You know what I mean?
What, hard? Fast? I don't know what you're trying to make the joke here.
Masturbating. That's what. Oh! Oh! I was watching the Queer Eye. I didn't realize how like jacked Anthony is.
He's pretty dude. Tan, oh my god. I'm so glad I got you into watching. Tan, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna edit that bit out and just go, oh, Tan. Tan is my favorite. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't make a mistake.
Jonathan is still like my queen, you know.
Yeah.
But
I'm so glad you talk shit on me. You're like, I was like, dude, Queer Eye is such a good show, and you're like, what? And you're into it now, bitch. That's right.
Yeah.
It's such
I mean, I watched one episode with my grandma. It was pretty good, but.
Your grandma. At least your grandma's not homophobic.
Conservative. Yeah.
What are those
She's
boys
like
doing? Acting like girls. Sucking.
What are them cock livers doing on TV? Damn it. Back in my day, they would have been hung. I'm still kind of sick. I might have the coronavirus. Don't know.
I keep thinking you say Cronin virus, and I keep thinking of Rick and Morty.
No. I've never watched that before.
Oh my god. Honestly, it's a great show, but I hate people who watch it because they're annoying.
Yeah.
It's written and created by the same guy that wrote Community.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be a whole compilation of us just like randomly burping.
I think it's literally gonna be like a recurring joke. Just random.
I used to
burps.
physically not be able to burp.
Well, I want to say something like funny to that, but I'm not an improvisational thinker, so I don't have anything.
I used to also physically not be able to sit down.
Was that because your uncle?
You want to take a guess? Yeah. You want to take a wild guess of what I mean by that? Well, you could bleep his name out, but Jesus Christ, imagine. His freaking hairy ass just...
No, like molesting?
Yes!
I mean, he's got the mustache.
Oh my god. He's got everything down, like, low-key. He really has the whole
vibe. The whole
yeah.
I'm gonna fuck children vibe.
The whole I have fucking children vibe.
Alright, we're officially going to hell.
We've been known that for years. Everyone is. No one's going to heaven. That's a lie.
Honestly, though, if heaven and hell are real, it's the truth. All you people that think you're special out there, you're not.
I really wonder what happens afterward, though. If it's just like, you know, when you go to sleep and you're not like not dreaming anything, it's just like blank. Like you just don't even know. You're just not present at all.
I mean,
I feel like it's probably that.
You can lucid dream, but
Well, yeah, but like in the state of sleep where you're not dreaming, like nothing really happens. You're just gone, you know. Like you're not conscious, you know. Nothing really is happening. You're not really thinking about anything, you know. You're just gone.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of debate on
I
that.
feel like that's probably what happens, but it'd be kind of cool to, you know, to be vibing out with Tupac and Harambe, you know. And Kobe Bryant, rest in peace.
We all know that man's in hell. Someone just got booted.
Well, you're like, that man's in hell. Jesus.
Oh, that's because I suck at this game.
Alright, I gotta go out, eat dinner, and get off. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna go watch your video now.
Okay, bye.